JBN, we keep you informed. I am Michelle Jones, and in the news, more transport operators trained as first responders. Some 15 more transport operators have been trained as first responders. The second Transport Operators Blue Ribbon First Responder Training and Certification Program equipped participants with the skills necessary to render assistance on a traffic crash site. It was put on by Transport Operators Development Sustainable Services, TODS, and British Caribbean Insurance Company, BCIC. Minister of Transport Audley Shaw has encouraged private and public sector entities to forge partnerships to enhance Jamaica's transportation network. Shaw commended TODS and BCIC for partnering on the initiative, under which public transport operators are trained to become first responders to traffic crashes, as well as road safety ambassadors within the public transport sector. He said that the ministry was in full support of the project, as it is taxi and bus drivers, in many instances, who transport injured persons to the hospital when traffic crashes occur. M encouraged that this will aid in saving more lives on our roads. This Blue Ribbon First Responders training is a good step, and I support it wholeheartedly. Shaw said at the presentation ceremony, which was held at the University of Technology, Jamaica, on August 11. I want to encourage all the responders here today to take this road safety ambassadorship with utmost respect and dignity as you aid us in preventing deaths and serious injuries, he added. Program participant, Chief Executive Officer of 876 On The Go Rideshare Company, Olivia Lindsay, described the training program as a step in the right direction and highlighted the benefit of having persons with the requisite knowledge on hand to render immediate assistance at a crash site. Road safety is everybody's business, and the right thing is to have persons trained and so equipped to assist until professionals get there. There are simple things that can be done to alleviate the problem or to prevent further damage, Lindsay said. She explained that the program seeks to assist with eliminating or decreasing road fatalities by drilling down and looking into what can be done to save lives on the roads and to encourage others within the transport sector to do the same. She pointed out that her decision to be trained, along with 6 drivers from her company, was driven by a commitment to contribute to nation building and transforming the industry. Police seized grenade and shotgun in St. Catherine. The Jamaica Constabulary Force JCF is reporting that a hand grenade was seized by a police team during a major operation in St. Catherine on Tuesday evening. The explosive device was seized about 7:30 by the Counter-Terrorism and Organized Crime Investigations Branch CTOC in Swamp Lane, Church Road, Bog Walk. The operation was in search of illegal firearms and ammunition. A shotgun was seized in the ceiling of a house and the hand grenade found on top of a makeshift closet. No one was arrested in connection with the seizures. Bullet-riddled body of construction worker found at Clarendon home. Investigators in Clarendon say they are following strong leads into the killing of a construction worker in the parish early Wednesday morning. He has been identified as 24-year-old Tawin MacDonald, otherwise called Settibom, from Chateau District. According to the police, MacDonald lived alone in a separate building on a family-owned property. About 6 a.m., after noticing that the door to MacDonald's dwelling was kicked in, a female relative peered inside and someone is back on a bed. The police were alerted and upon their arrival found MacDonald clad in his underpants with multiple gunshot wounds to his upper body and head. Relatives later reported hearing several explosions which sounded like gunshots about 1 a.m. However, they did not call the police at the time. A motive is yet to be established for MacDonald's killing. Rev to face charges in massive Kingston gun find. The Jamaica Constabulary Force JCF has charged Godfrey Martin, otherwise called Rev, who is said to be the mastermind behind the recent illegal importation of 21 guns into the island. The weapons were seized in Kingston on March 4, 2022 by members of the Jamaica Customs Agency. 18 handguns, 3 rifles, and a large cache of ammunition were found. The 51-year-old businessman from Santa Cruz, St. Elizabeth, was charged with conspiracy to illegal import firearm and conspiracy to illegal import ammunition. According to police reports, Martin was arrested in Ochorea, St. Anne on Sunday, August 7 by detectives assigned to the Counter-Terrorism and Organized Crime Branch following intense investigations, which featured several lines of inquiry. He is scheduled to appear in the gun court on Friday, September 16. Men held trying to smuggle contraband into Portmore Police Station. 2 men were last night apprehended while allegedly attempting to smuggle contraband into the Greater Portmore Police Station in St. Catherine. Charges are likely to be laid. The incident happened sometime before midnight. It is reported that the men were spotted on surveillance camera and accosted. During a search, the police say they seized at least 30 cell phones, phone chargers, ganja, cigarettes, and other contraband from the men. They remain in custody. Body of second brother in Martha's Vineyard tragedy found. The body of the second of two brothers from Jamaica went missing after jumping into the water from a Massachusetts bridge has been found. Police said the body of Tavon Bulgin, 21, was found by a fisherman around 11:30 a.m. Thursday on the pond side of the bridge in a marshy area, according to media reports. Tavon Bulgin was among 4 people, including his 26-year-old brother Tavares Bulgin, who jumped from the so-called Jaws Bridge on Martha's Vineyard on Sunday night. Tavares was found dead Monday morning. The 2 others were not hurt. The brothers' parents, Reverend Keith Bulgin and his wife Jacqueline, have jetted off to the United States to claim the bodies of their sons. The brothers were seasonal workers at a restaurant on the resort island. The investigation is ongoing and no foul play suspected, the district attorney's office said. NWC cracks down on delinquent customers in Lacovia. The National Water Commission, NWC, is seeking to recover approximately $4.8 million following a disconnection exercise in Lacovia, St. Elizabeth recently. 21 supplies were disconnected for an outstanding amount of $2.9 million, while 14 illegal connections were discovered. Revenue Recovery Manager for the region, Raymond Nesbeth, explained that the company will apply a charge to the period in which the supply was breached. This is known as back charge, and from this exercise, we are owed approximately $1.9 million in back charges, he said. Nesbeth highlighted that as part of the operation, the team also metered 11 supplies, reconnected 3 accounts, coordinated payment arrangements for 2 accounts, and assisted some customers to identify and repair leaks. We are serious about effecting change and a mindset shift in our delinquent customers and persons who illegally connect to our supply. We have seen some difference, but there is still great need for more, much more, he added. The NWC says it will be continuing its disconnection drive in other areas of St. Elizabeth, such as Northampton, Southampton, Burton, Newton, Burn Savannah, and Junction. 128 new COVID-19 cases, no deaths. The Ministry of Health and Wellness reported 128 new COVID-19 cases on Wednesday, August 17, bringing the infection total to 148,450. The death toll remains at 3,230. There were 103 recoveries in the last 24 hours, bringing the total to 95,401. Currently, 121 people are hospitalized, 14 of whom are moderately ill, 5 severely ill, and 1 in critical condition. Jamaica's positivity rate for the latest round of testing is 22.6%. In sports news, Brooks leads Windies to victory over Kiwis in first ODI. The West Indies secured crucial points in their bid to gain automatic qualification to the 2023 ICC 50-over World Cup after beating New Zealand by 5 wickets in their series opener at the Kensington Oval on Wednesday night. The West Indies moved to 90 points in 6th place, 10 points behind the top 2. Should the Windies win the next 2 games in the series, it will guarantee that they will finish ahead of Sri Lanka and Ireland, which means only South Africa and Zimbabwe can deny them an automatic spot. A top score of 79 from man of the match Shamar Brooks helped the Windies navigate a tricky chase of 191 as they got to victory at 193 for 5. Captain Nicholas Perron added 28 as Ian Brooks posted 75 runs for the 4th wicket. Trent Bolt and Tim Southey both ended with 2 wickets for New Zealand. Earlier, Akil Hussain with 3 for 28 and Alzari Joseph 3 for 36 helped to dismiss New Zealand for 190. Captain Kane Williamson top scored with 34, while Michael Bracewell made 31. The second game in the series will be played on Friday at the same venue. Commonwealth Games champion Ricketts hunts triple jump record. After securing hardware at the World Athletics Championships and Commonwealth Games this summer, Jamaican triple jump standard bearer Shanika Ricketts is being primed to challenge a 15 meters mark and the national record, which has stood for almost 2 decades. On August 5, Ricketts added Commonwealth gold to the silver medal she won at the World Athletics Championships a few days earlier, as she continues to establish herself as the island's top competitor in the event. Ricketts landed 14.94 meters in the sand at the Alexandra Stadium in Birmingham, England, to top the field at the Commonwealth Games, and set a games record with what was her second best distance ever, after the 14.98 meters personal best that she recorded at the Door Diamond League meet last season. Those distances have her as the second best Jamaican in the event, behind Trisha K. Smith, who is responsible for the top 4 marks, capped by the 15.16 meters national record, which was done in 2004. Kerry Lee Ricketts, husband and coach of the 30-year-old jumper, believes she has the ability and form to get her name at the top of the list once the conditions are perfect. "She's in shape right now to do great things," said Kerry Lee Ricketts. "We're targeting a few things, the first one being the national record. Once we go to a competition where the weather is conducive to some big jumping, let's see what happens there." Ricketts jumped 14.91 meters in her last outing at the Monaco Diamond League meet last Wednesday, securing her 12th top 2 finish in her 13 outings so far this season. JBN, we keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.